Hey guys, this iPhone guy here with you today, and check it out! This is my iPhone 3GS. I got it today at the Apple Store. I pulled off the cellophane packaging, and my dog ate the phone. No, just kidding. What really happened was, pulled off the cellophane packaging and was like, what am I doing? I need to wait for you guys to do this. So we're going to do that in a second, but first, something very serious. So a lot of you have been asking, Quinn, where do you get all your iPhones? How can you afford to do all these drop tests? Well, the truth is, and I'm going to be perfectly honest, Steve Jobs is my dad. I know, the initial reaction is just so overwhelming. Just wait and listen to me for a second. It's true, you know, it's not... The reason I can get iPhones so frequently is because my dad, he just swims in them. They're everywhere. You know, the tile on our floor, the tile in his office is just iPhones. So, you know, that's how I get them for free. Sometimes he will hide one in my dinner, like in my spaghetti or somewhere, and I'll just find a random iPhone. I'm like, oh, thanks, Dad, and he always gets so excited and all that stuff. People ask me, dude, what is so awesome about living with Steve Jobs and what is so not awesome about living with Steve Jobs? Well, my three favorite things about living with my dad, Steve, is that first, I have an unlimited supply of iPhones, you know. I can do whatever I want with them. Crap, I throw them off my roof. Second, we have only Apple RAM in our computers. And you're thinking, so who cares? Well, Apple RAM, I'll have you know, is well worth the cost. You pay 3 times more for Apple RAM than a regular RAM that really just has an Apple sticker on it, but it is so much better. The performance is just, it's uncomparable. And the third reason why I like living with Steve Jobs is because when he's home, when he's not at the cemetery in his grave, we do really fun stuff. We'll go go-karting, we'll meditate, all this other fun stuff I really like. Now, what is not fun about living with Steve Jobs? Well, one is that he gets really, really angry. When I ask for something or do something wrong, he just freaks out. The other thing I don't like about Steve Jobs, my dad, is that he is in an affair. He's cheating on my mom with iJustine. It's really kind of gross because my dad's like 54 and iJustine's like 25, but you know, things like that happen, you know, so I'm getting better with it, so we won't count that one. That's just a neutral point about Steve Jobs. Okay, now another bad thing is, well, you can't say a few words in our house, like the V word, Vista, the Z word, Zune, the B word. He just freaks out when you say that one. That one's Bill Gates. Anyway, so you just can't say these words, and if you do, he just freaks out. It just brings a tear to my eye. He's discriminating against Joni Ive. Jonathan Ives he does everything in Apple. He deserves the most recognition because he's from the English countries over there. I don't know what their names are. He doesn't let him do it. And Phil Schiller, I hate that guy. He just takes up all this space all the time. And it just breaks my heart. Okay, well, enough talking about my dad. But that's why I get all my iPhones for free, and that's why I drop them off my roofs. Okay, now getting to the iPhone 3G unboxing. Here we go. Okay guys, so it turns out I kind of spent a lot of time talking about my dad, so we're going to have to make this quick. But here we go. This is the deal. This is what is going on. Here we have the iPhone 3GS. I got the 16 gigabyte white one. You know, I just didn't see the use for it. And now, you're probably thinking the same thing I was. I was like, what the heck? A blue S? What is this? And the guy at the Apple Store was like, oh, dude, you were so lucky. Because the iPhone 3GS's, they have a special prize inside them. And I was like, no way. And I was super excited. But you could tell the Apple Store guy wasn't that happy because he knew I was Steve Jobs' son. And I'm going to tell you a secret you can't tell anyone. But the reason If you want to go into an Apple store, all you have to do is stick your finger in your nose, stick your thumb in your ear, and say, Steve Jobs is Buddha. Steve Jobs is Buddha. That's all you have to say. And just say that over and over, and they'll give you anything they want. That's just the code name so that the Apple Store employees know that you're his son, even though you're really not. But just be careful, because if you say Steve Jobs is God, you'll get shot because he's Buddhist. Anyways, so the unboxing of the iPhone 3GS, I was like, sweet, dude, a special edition. So, I mean, this is the phone right here. Here it is. I mean, this is great and all, but we're just going to stick it off to the side for a minute, and then we'll continue with it. So, I mean, mine, look at this. I don't know what your unpadding is, but I must have gotten the royal treatment, because mine has padding on it, and yours doesn't. So you must feel like an idiot. Anyways, so mine does have the padding, and I'm hoping that mine will have the microfiber, because if it doesn't have the microfiber, oh man, I'm returning it immediately to the store. Okay, so let's pull up this tab here. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by my iPhone's prettiness. I'll just stick it back here. I'll stick it aside so nothing happens. All right. Whoa, what the Okay, we'll just move on to this in a minute. There's the SIM ejector tool. I know what that is. Oh my gosh. There's the iTunes $200 gift card. It's just a piece of paper. Maybe if I scan it, I don't know. I'll have to read the instructions that they don't give you with the iPhone to learn about how to redeem your paper gift card. Okay, so we'll move on to that. The fingertips, you know, touch your iPhone, blah, blah, blah. The warranty information, or information product, 21 pages on something no one will ever read. And your stickers. Love them to death. I don't know. Oh, there they are. Okay, so that was pretty much it in that package. All right, now moving on to the actual box. Now, I'm really confused because this isn't quite the same as the other ones I've been seeing, but then again, I'm Steve Jobs' son. So I think this one, because I am a reviewer of their products, 2 cents, so I can put my 2 cents into the, that's just a guess, but you know. Now, batteries. I did not know the iPhone 3GS ran on batteries. Those are rechargeable too. Wow. I wonder how you stick them in. Once again, I'll have to read the instructions that they do not give you. I don't see a charger, so I'm thinking that that's one of the things they also cut down with the no microfiber. And there's no microfiber, which pisses me off. Sliced almonds. That's an interesting addition. Is it just almonds, or what's going on? Looks like it's just almonds. Oh, nope, there's something else. Earwax. That is gross. Look, there's something black in there. Ew. Okay, yeah, moving away from that. Okay, on to the actual iPhone itself. Let's pull this out. Wow, that is just in pristine condition. And look, it says iPhone 16 gigabyte. See, you would have no idea that this was any different from a 3G. It's almost like Apple made no effort into making the 3GS any different than the iPhone. Go figure. Okay, so, I mean, there you go. That's how you turn it on. The sleep wake, or a trick if you want to know. You just push that. It also works. So this fingerprint glass, obviously, I mean, it's working. Look at that. See? Wow. That is good stuff. Anti-fingerprint glass. All right, there's the world you always see. And, wow, there's my spring. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Look at this. You see those 5 icons down there? You see that icy icon? Shoot. This one's jailbroken. My dad is going to beat me if he finds me with a jailbroken phone. Because it is against the law, I assure you. But we'll just move on without him knowing. Oh, what the? Are you kidding me? Look at that. A crack in the screen already? See, look, all I did was just touch it and it... Again? This is terrible. Look at this. You just touch it and the screen is cracking all over. What a piece of trash. Man, this thing is pissing me off. Cannot even believe it. Bent. You know what? I can't bent anymore. I'm just going to take my phone. I'm going to take my phone and throw it. There it is. It is going to die. That showed my iPhone a lesson. That showed it one. Enough of that. There, take that iPhone, you cheap piece of Chinese crap. Okay, well, hey guys, this was my iPhone 3GS unboxing. On the flip side, I have a $200 iTunes gift card, so I'm not even worried about anything. It worked out perfect. Steve Jobs' son reporting for duty. And remember, if you want to get into an Apple store and get free stuff, all you have to do is go like this. Steve Jobs is Buddha. Steve Jobs is Buddha. Steve Jobs is Buddha.